What's up everybody, my name is Whack and thank you for joining me for this video. I decided I was going to do a Nomad Permadeath playthrough of Conan Exiles, and I thought I took everything into account, my build, how I was going to approach each and every combat situation, as well as where I would go for gear and how I would progress through the game. What I wasn't expecting was to be funcommed so early on, and this is the story about how my series got cut short. I've got a permadeath let's play that I'm going to do as a nomad. Basically, I can only craft what is in my inventory, and I cannot use any crafting stations other than a campfire in order to cook food. We're going to jump right into it. It could be a lot of episodes depending on if I die or not, or it could be very short. We'll just see how it rolls. We have Phoenix fully created here, and we're going to jump right into the exiled lands. Let's go. All right, we'll make sure that our journeys are being tracked so that we have those active. I don't think we have to read this anymore, but we're going to do it just because we're here. And yeah, we'll just listen to that in the background there. Let's get our clothes sorted out. Grab the supplies here. Take all. There we go. Now the goal is going to be, before we even get to the Noob River area, we want to have full set of coarse clothing, and then we want to have weapons and tools, everything like that. So we're going to grab everything on the way, and we should be all set to then kind of pop into the Noob River area, just start wrecking shop. We should be fine right off the bat. I do have some DLC items that may make this a little bit easier. I don't know. Let's see. This is armor value of 2. This is armor value of 8. So definitely going to make it a little bit easier if I can't get armor to have a little bit of extra armor from those DLC items. And that really is just because I can craft it in my inventory. Not that it's pay to win or anything like that. It's just something I can craft in my inventory. So we have our first set of daggers, and aside from being a nomad challenge and being a permadeath challenge, the goal is to actually remove the bracelet, which is something that I don't normally do because I want to play as long as possible. But we have to have an end date for this series, so the end dates would be: fail, I die and don't make it anywhere, and pass, I actually remove the bracelet. All right, so we have our tools. We don't need a whole lot of resources right off the bat, but we're gonna grab some stuff. A few trees. And we'll grab some rocks as well. We need to do plant fiber for our journey step there. Make sure that we're knocking those out. That's going to be important for leveling. And we have our first combat interaction. Gonna fight a alligator here. Crocodile. Crocolator. Later gator. Ooh. Gotta be real careful early on. Take a lot of my health. Go ahead and chop him up. Oh no. Guy came out of nowhere. Okay, we'll need his meat as well. Run ourselves out of stamina. There we go. Alright, we'll chop this guy up too. I think I'm going to have to go back onto the broken highway to get my journey completed here. I think that's probably the reason why it's not complete, is I went through that too fast. And that really is part of the problem with the Conan Exiles journey system, is that if you go through it too quickly, if you bypass something, then you get stuck and you never know what you have to do in order to get it to fix itself. So how do I then complete this search for more survivors and get past that journey to go on to another one? There we go. New players aren't going to know that they need to backtrack to the broken highway in order to get that completed, especially if they decide not to complete those journeys until they make it to Noob River. Like now I need to collect stones. Now we need a campfire. It's all this stuff that I've done once already, but have to do again because the journey now tells me. Cook raw meat. How much raw meat do I have to cook in order for this to work? So it looks like yet another journey step broken. Then we'll get this down to where it's at a buildable area. There we go. Put that and that in there. See if that pops the journey step. This one at least you can skip, which looks like we might end up having to do that. Might just have to skip it. Suppose we'll try this one just because some of those other ones we need to get done. Equip a hatchet, swing it at trees. Alright, that journey is complete. Go ahead and claim the reward. It's a survival kit. Let's see what's inside of it. Not going to use that. Don't need that. Keep that. We have this. And a lasting feast. Nice. Archer is unlocked. So we'll switch to that journey. Craft a hunting bow. And some arrows. And we need to perform a power shot. Oh, ammo. Well, there we go. Boom. Ammo. And we have to actually kill the enemy with the bow. We'll just pepper him with arrows till he dies. And we have no more ammo. Do I have some arrows back? No? And now I'm stuck in him. Crouch and then roll. That's how you get unstuck. Let's craft some more arrows. That might be enough to kill him. I don't know why it wouldn't just auto reload there. There we go. And Archer is complete. We don't need to fight these guys. I wonder, will these guys fight those guys? Will you guys fight those guys? Fight those guys. Everything's aggroed on me. You die. Don't tell me to die. Alright, we have some more points to spend here. First set of points in agility, so we've got 5 in vitality, 5 in agility right now. And we're going to continue to head down the river. We're going to head and try to get our first piece of armor down to the Shattered Bridge. We should also select a different journey. I think we're safe enough here. Let's claim that. We now have a powerful hunting bow. Sharpshooter. We're not going to end up completing that. Warrior. I think for Warrior, we actually have to go in here and unlock that. Dodge, kick, stone club, dodge, kick. Oh, well, we got to put these away. Kick. Now it wants us to craft with a stone club. There we go. Target lock an enemy. Right. Find something small to pick on. There we go. Perform a heavy attack. Sunder an enemy. Want to be sundered there, bud? Now it wants me to craft a shield. I don't have shields unlocked, so we're back in the menu. Over here to Defender. Get that. Come over here. That needs bone. This just needs wood. We'll craft that one. And we'll place it here for now. And we'll see about blocking an enemy attack. And now we have to go into bruiser knowledge. Feel like pretty menu heavy early on. Craft a stone pike. Apply cripple to an enemy. Oh, hi. What you doing back there? Oh, I ran out of stamina, lady. Give me a sec. Alright. We should probably at least take the arrows. Defeat an enemy with an agility weapon. Think we can handle that pretty easy. Oh, hi, bud. There we go. And we have our first piece of armor, medium harness. Also take that and the food for now. We're over encumbered, but should get encumbrance from this. Yeah. Carry capacity of 15. And I don't know if you can repair this from your inventory if you know it here. Let's make the armor or unlock the armor. Oh yeah, see, you can, but probably not going to be able to repair it unless I could find iron bars in a chest somewhere. Then probably won't be able to repair it. Let's go ahead and just eat the lasting feast. We're going to head down and try to fight another one of these guys that'll drop this kind of armor. See if we can get yet another piece. At least if we're in medium armor, a couple pieces at least from the get-go, or even light, it's going to make a big difference over just being in the coarse clothing. There's our other early game mark right there. He's going to run off and fight Turtle. I honestly don't care which one wins because I just want his inventory. So he's one. We're going to lock onto him just because it's dark. Easier to see if we lock onto him. And you're dead, bud. Yeah. Okay. Die already. There we go. And bummer. Alright, we didn't get any armor off of him. Honestly, there's a good possibility I won't worry about fighting any of the main enemies, like the world bosses or anything like that, because I don't really have to go into a dungeon in order to complete the series, right? To take the bracelet off. There aren't really any dungeons that I need to do except for, I suppose the only one that I would say is a dungeon would be the volcano. And other than that, there really is no reason to go into one. Don't know if it makes any sense to go through Sinner's Refuge because I don't think they drop armor except for the Azura armor. And the Azura armor is not likely to help me out. It's more for follower damage, which I'm not sure we'll even get a follower. If we do, it's going to have to be buying one. So we have a couple of options of buying them. We could either go out to the jungle and buy one out there, or we could hunt down some obelisks from the sorcerers and buy one there. Which is probably the best way to go about getting a follower if I'm going to do that. Now this may sound kind of crazy, but I am going to harvest this coal. And the reason is for that right there, just getting the levels. We'll end up throwing it on the ground after we pick it up because we have no use for it with the Nomad Challenge. I mean, we could use it in our cooking station, but we could just use wood to cook food. But coal is a really good source of experience think if I roll, it regens faster. Not totally sure on that. But there's definitely some animations that will hold your stamina hostage in Conan. So you want to kind of jump out of those animations as quick as possible. I don't think I need any of that. Can we craft a sickle? Let's take a look. Bone tools, no. So iron's where we get the sickle. So we're gonna have to just find one. Maybe we get lucky and find a sickle. Maybe we don't. Kinda want to try for getting some of this gossamer that's up here as well. So it won't be much of an upgrade, but moving into some of those DLC armors would give us a little bit of an edge. I think there's some gossamer over here. There is. It's undefended. Probably won't end up with a whole lot, since we don't have a sickle. But even if we just get one piece of that DLC stuff made, it's going to make a little difference. Where did you come from? And we'll make sure that we apply as much bleed as possible there. I know what he's fighting. He's fighting the air sometimes. Oh. And that should do it. We'll just let him bleed out. See if we get any gossamer. I don't think we will. Let's try the pick instead. Yeah, same stuff. So I need a sickle to get gossamer from them. Okay, so we have to unlock the iron tools in order to get silk. So we'll just go ahead and unlock iron tools. That way we can then weave right in our inventory. It's going to give us 14. And that might be enough to get into one of these other items. So these have 6 armor value. What do these have? See, these have 6 armor value too. 6. So we could just do that. Then dump the pants. And we got another 6 armor value out of it. It's not a ton, but early on should make a bit of a difference. A little more survivability at least. I could run up to Almariah and go for the Musashi's Black Blade, but I think it's not always consistent being able to get in there without dying. And since it's a nomad permadeath challenge, I think it's a bad idea to try to run in and get Musashi's Black Blade this early on. We're going to need to repair our daggers here pretty quick. Oh, double spiders. I don't think I want to fight double spiders with how much durability I have left on these daggers. So we'll do a little bit of running here. We're going to get down here to a semi-safe spot. Safe enough. Put our campfire down. Figure out this food that we have. Get it cooked up as much as possible. Alright, we have our food cooked and we have some armor going on. We're going to head back down and see if any of these guys have respawned real quick. And then I think we'll make our way up to Sepermeru. We'll try at least. And see if we can get some better armor out of there. I need to make sure I keep a bunch of branches and a bunch of twine on me as well. And some stone, that way I can continue to repair my daggers as we're going along here. And it looks like we've been away long enough that this guy has respawned. Let him fight it out over there. Soften him up a little bit maybe. Not a whole lot, but that's alright. Take any little bit of help we can get right now. You're dead. Armor? No armor. head down the river to the next one. And we have our first battle with a corrupted here. You got a cheeky, sneaky hit on early. Let's go ahead and heal. Just, it's probably best if we do. Make sure we keep our health all the way up. These guys are going to be good experience, so just keep stacking that bleed on him as much as I can. Oh, sneaky, cheeky hit. Attack. Oh, and he hits? Come on, man. There we go. Continue to roll through him when I can. Oh. Get this potion. Run a little ways. Come back. Roll through. Hit another potion. That's such garbo. Look at him just spin on me. Like, he's got laser focus. Roll through. Okay. Roll. Ooh, 12 HP. Still alive. Stupid thing. Not a whole lot of use for any of that we got from him, but we defeated him. And we'll use some of these wraps. We also need to make some more aloe potions. Wherever they are, there they are. Make 10 of those. We're going to drop this. We don't need the demon blood. Drop all the things we can't use. Depleted a lot of our aloe supply, so we need to grab that on our way by. And we should be coming up to that enemy that we want to see if they drop more armor for us. And there they are off in the distance. We are being chased. And that's the end of you. Just let them bleed out. See what they have. And nothing we need, really. We'll go ahead and just take the arrows. Okay, well, the crocodile won this time. And nothing. No armor. That's a bummer. This is a good area for a lot of aloe right here. Right next to the shattered bridge, or the broken bridge. Shattered bridge right here. Just a bunch of aloe. If you need it early on, this is a good place to come and grab it. Coming up on Skulker's End here. We're going to take it nice and slow going through here. Get as many kills as we can. We also want to kill the Sorcerer. And trade that in for some obelisks. Go ahead and rough this guy up just a little bit. I don't know how I missed that. Really? Come on, switch your weapon. What the heck, man? 20 minutes to pull out another weapon. Like, all this animation junk that they've added to Conan Exiles over the last couple of years. Like, just get over it. Let me switch a weapon. Let me use it right away. Let's look in these inventories too, or just let people disappear. Okay. Okay, game. Okay, get this one. If we can. There we go. And you dead. Alright. Let's grab this before it disappears. Make sure that we get the inventory. I don't think there's anything in the cloth satchel that we'll be able to use. I think I need to up my field of view. I feel like I'm really close to the character. Yeah, you got moves. Good job. Okay, that'll be the end of him. Bushard. Alright, one more of those. Let's look at what's in his inventory. And we'll grab the arrows. Let's heal up. Bump our field of view up a little bit. Feel like that's going to be better for shooting arrows, at least. Oh, I got problems. Lots of people coming now. Alright, got her. She go give me arrows back too. And I need to repair my daggers before we go any further as well. Oh, don't run back. Okay, got him. Let's grab the arrows off of this lady. And the heal pots. Like it. Missing stone. Let's grab some stone real quick. Take that twine. We'll need it for repairs. And I think we could just head out. We're going to head to Sepermeru now. We're going to need to fight the rest of them. Coming up this way too, there's quite a bit of good resources to grab. So there's going to be iron. There's also going to be coal. And those things are going to help you early on with leveling. And then if you actually are using crafting stations, the coal would be fuel. And then obviously ironstone would turn into iron ingots. Now we're into Sepermeru. And should probably learn a truncheon because there is at least one of the sorcerers that we can knock out easily. When I say easily, I mean without other people attacking us. So we can knock them out and take them for a larger reward. We'll get more obelisks that way. And we've got some upgrades here. We'll take that steel cleaver and the arrows. We'll also take the silver coin. I'm not sure that we'll end up using the silver coin, but at least we'll have it. So we have a pickaxe, a pick, and a hatchet there. Those are all good things. Let's go through. So we've got full on that. So we're going to drop some of this stuff out of our inventory. Oh, look at you. I think maybe she'll drop that some of that medium armor. I hate to waste a named person here, but really could use some different armors. Come on, stamina. And there we go. All right. Oh, look at that. Almost a full set. Let's go and take a peek at Seth here. And it's an easy enough fight. It's all choreographed pretty well. That if you just watch your stamina. Give him space when he feels that drunken urge to swing. Bleed him out. Should be alright. And hopefully he'll drop his truncheon for us. We won't get a ton of use out of it. Okay, he should just die there. Nice. We got him. And what do we get? We got some better healing stuff. Also have a coin purse, which we may end up buying some stuff. So we've got it. It's not a big deal just to hold on to it. And make sure we get a little entertainment before moving on. It's a sausage fest in here, which I guess Conan is interested in. And the princess seems disinterested. All right. So far, it hasn't been a great trip to Sepermeru. I was hoping for some other weapons and better armor. I mean, we've got the light armor now, which it's nice to have kind of a set. But it's just not great stuff. So we can't knock this guy out because we have no truncheon. We haven't found any leather. So we are just gonna kill him and take his skull with us. Oh, and I'm stuck. And now I'm stuck in him. Crouch and then roll. That's how you get unstuck. Oh, and I'm stuck, and dead. And that's how the series ends. There you go. Get stuck in a corner and through the wall, and Conan Exiles just gave it to me. Now, I don't normally post videos about bugs or glitches or things such as this, but this totally stopped my gameplay experience and my challenge experience, and it was something that was out of my control. I simply attacked an enemy, ended up in a corner stuck, and could do absolutely nothing to rectify the situation. Sure, I could have not gone up there in the first place, but also I could have just not booted up Conan as well. And I think when we look back at some of the issues like being stuck in the mesh that have been in the game for so long, I don't know how many times I've been stuck in the mesh of a rhino's head where the rhino is always turning its head towards you and you're getting stuck in it where you have to crouch and then roll out, and it's just an added pain point. Now, I'm not one to jump on the bandwagon of the folks that talk about day one bugs still being in the game, but this is something that has been in the game for a long time, and it did ruin this playthrough series for me in the first episode. So I just wanted to share it with you and get your thoughts and opinions on what you think the most game-breaking bugs are in Conan Exiles. Additionally, I'd like to know if you'd like to see me try this series over and maybe just be a little bit more careful and thoughtful about the bugs that you run into with Conan Exiles. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. Don't forget to whack the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more content. And if you don't want to be out of whack, there's another video on the screen right now that you can click to support more of my content.